Hi guys, welcome to my channel, my empowered souls. I'm just jumping on to do a quick reading for the karmic. And before I jump into that, I'm actually merging this into the first of the video. The video has already been recorded. However, I had some technical difficulties. My throat chakra was like crazy off. I could hardly speak last night when I was filming. I lost all that footage. Like I literally was like having to take drinks of water. And now like bits and pieces of the reading aren't uploading because my camera kept shutting off. And so I have to merge all these videos together. But in the reading, I was saying that I strongly feel like somebody just didn't want this message to come out. I'm not sure who, whether it is a karmic or whatnot. But I want you to dive in. I want you to see the messages that come out. I'm sorry, you're not going to see all the cards flips, guys, because the videos they just kept cutting last night. I've never had so much problems. I think I have 7 videos to merge into one. But the messages are very important. So, yeah, anyways, if you can get through it, that's awesome. I won't take any more time. I'm going to flip over to the merged videos now for you guys to see. And my apologies that some of the videos were clipped out. But I still think it's a strong message, so I want them to come out. So, yeah, let's dive right in. Hey guys, Melody here with Empower Your Dreams. You've reached my Oracle and Tarot edition to the channel. This is a channel where you find different topics on how I help individuals empower their dreams. Tonight I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than normal when I'm doing this Oracle and Tarot card reading. I don't normally focus on the karmic partner when it comes to these sacred unions. And the reason being is that I feel that, you know, focusing on the stress of something is kind of asking you to bring more of that in. But I think I've kind of figured a way around it. Sorry guys, I do have the radio on too, so if I'm pulled to hear and listen, I will. But Sweet Dreams is on right now. I may, sorry, I was just listening to the lyrics there, but I didn't catch them all. Something caught my ear though. Sweet dreams are made of you. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world, the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Yeah, it's just going into the chorus. Everybody's looking for something. Well, isn't that true? Okay, sorry guys. I felt pulled to recite those. So what I'm going to do is I am going to tap into the karmic's relationship with the divine masculine that is a part of the sacred union. However, with that said, I'm also sending light and love, okay, to this karmic and the situation. Okay, so I have a white candle burning as always, and then a red candle for love, and I'm sending them light and love just as well as I do in my own journey. I'm going to do for you guys as well, because I think it's a very big part of this journey, is to make sure that we're treating everybody fairly with love. You have to remember that, you know, these karmics aren't in our lives to make life miserable, especially on purpose, you know. And you have to remember that sometimes our DMs are karmics to them as well. So sometimes things aren't as rosy as, you know, they may seem to be on the DM side, or sorry, on the karmic side as well. They're going through things too, right? So really huge on my channel is about spreading the love and really making sure that we are, because we're all connected, right? We're all connected, and if we're sending hate towards somebody, you know, that's going out to the collective, and that's not helping anybody. So with that said, I'll jump in, but I'm sending light and love to the karmic and the DMs right now, and I may even do a little prayer at the end here. Let's just jump in and see what the energies are, and yeah, we'll go from there. I haven't decided if I'm going to pull any cards for the Divine Masculine or if I'm just going to pull cards for the karmic, we'll say. Okay, so I'm going to get an overall energy and what the karmic has to surrender, or what they're dealing with. You know what, I may even pull one of these cards too. The archetype cards. Just to see what kind of energy we're dealing with first. I'm being pulled to do this here. See what energy is coming in for the karmic, please, Spirit. What energy, please, is coming for the collective? Sorry guys, my sorry about that. Yeah, my camera just stopped. That's okay. Anyways, I had to grab something. Anyways, so anyways, you saw the first two that came out. Then I have two more that came out as well. Well, that are in the upright. This one was kind of sideways, but I'll read it in a minute. But the first two was the God and then the damsel. And the damsel is waiting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction by romantic illusion. So these two coming out side by side, I feel like, you know, this individual, he or she, because it is, you know, a karmic can be a guy or a girl, doesn't matter. Maybe playing kind of this holier than thou role, but really the shadow aspect is kind of the energy behind that false persona. Now let's just see. That's just the feeling I'm getting off of that. But let's see what else come out. Mentor. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So I really, and I truly feel that this karmic feels that they're helping the divine masculines. Again, guys, you know, we can't hate on them just because we're, you know, the divine feminine is in love with the divine masculine. Okay, that's not going to get us any closer to union. And then we have child divine. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. So this individual might also feel very connected with the divine. Okay, and it could be that the karmic is a soul, soulmate too, right? We have many soulmates. Some are here to teach us lessons, and some are here more for loving, last long in relationships. So let's see. We have two more, please. Two more, please. What's the karmic's energy, please, when it comes to the divine masculine? These are just so hard to shuffle. The deck is so thick. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We have trickster in reverse, teacher in reverse. Sorry. And these came out reverse as well. And then we have child wounded. Awakens compassion and desire to serve others. Wounded children opens and learning path of forgiveness. And then we have, so this is all I'm going to take because there's a lot more here than I wanted to fly out. Martyr is in reverse on the bottom of the deck, and it says addiction to self-pity. So that may resonate with somebody. For Divine Masculines watching, you can always inbox me too and let me know if you don't want to put it out on YouTube. Up to you. So we have teacher in reverse, trickster in reverse, sabotager in reverse, and then pioneer in reverse. So we do have a lot of light attributes, but let's see what's going on here. The pioneer in reverse, the shadow attribute is compulsive need to keep moving on. I'm going to move some of these, I think, and use these as my main spread. I think it's just going to work out easier that way. I didn't intend to do this reading, but I just got pulled to use this deck, so this is what I'm doing. Teacher, shadow attributes, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. This just reminds me of some kind of pattern that they're both in. It's like banging your head against a wall. Nobody's really learning anything by going in circles. Sabotagers, the shadow attribute induces self-destruction behavior or the desire to undermine others. And the trickster, shadow attribute, manipulating others through diplomacy. Diplomacy. Okay. Now I'm going to have to move these. These two were out first. I'm going to put them like this, how they came out. Then we had Mentor. And we had, this was in reverse. I'm going to put them how I had them, how they came out. Upright. And this was reverse. Okay. Now we have these in reverse. I'm going to bring this down. Yeah, look, it worked out that, no, I think we need one more. This came out, and then I read Trickster, Sabotage, no, it was Teacher. Trickster, Sabotager. I'm going to get one more just for underneath here. One more, please, Spirit. Just one more. The karmic, there we go, thank you. Vampire, and it is in reverse. Shadow attribute says depleting others for physical survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Okay, I'm going to pull a row of clarifiers. First, I'm going to go back to those surrender card. I want to see what the karmic partner still needs to surrender. That's a lot though, Spirit. I just want one at a time. What's a karmic partner need to surrender, please, in this relationship? Do they need to surrender, please? Do they need to surrender, please? Anything the karmic partner needs to surrender, please? Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Sounds like they need to ground themselves. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, yeah, 2 of them. Surrender addictions and surrender procrastination. I'll put them how they come out. I'll get one more just to even it up. One more, please, for the karmic partner needs to surrender. One more, please. Way too many. Surrender to resentments wanted to show itself. One more, please. Take the top one that come out. Surrender to unhealthy relationships. Okay. Now, before I clarify any of these, I'm just going to pull out a row for their overall energy towards this relationship with the Divine Masculine. Door to happiness and healing wanted to show itself. Let's dive in here. Overall energy of the karmic pleats towards the Divine Masculine. Goddess of the Moon in reverse. I don't know if you can see that. I actually have lots. I'm used to doing 2 spreads here, so I got all my cards like pushed way over and you guys can't even see them, so I'm going to move them. There we go. Overall energy, please. When it comes to the relationship with the Divine Masculine, overall energy, please. Broken heart in reverse. We have the 7th chakra in reverse. Anything else, please? Indecision in reverse. And one more, please. There it is. Woman holding a coin. Okay. So we have Goddess of the Moon in reverse. I feel that's not using their intuition. It's in reverse. Then we have, things are out of balance here with these 2 in reverse. The 7th chakra and the Goddess of the Moon. This individual is like, it's a very beautiful card in the deck. I see it come up a lot in the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine for his energy towards her, and it's in the upright. in this case, it's in reverse. I'm getting a false sense of I'm getting a false sense of who she is, he or she. It is falling under this light attribute, shadow attribute, compulsive need to keep on moving, and did come underneath this God card. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the external force within yourself and others. And I feel that that's very unbalanced in this individual, because we have God and then we have Goddess, but it's in reverse here. And that's kind of confirming what I'm saying about the damsel being in reverse. If this was upright, then I would say, you know, these two really matched very well. But where I'm seeing kind of a little bit of an imbalance is that it is in reverse. And it says, waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. So being fake, and I'm kind of getting that with this card here. Maybe for alternative motives. And we do have woman holding a coin. I feel that this is, you know, her showing up. This is kind of her energy, and then this is her showing up in the reading. But yeah, this is unbalanced as well, her crown chakra. I feel like she may have come to some kind of decision, though, because indecision is in reverse. He or she, it's just energy. And so, excuse me, and so is the broken heart. So I feel like maybe the swords are kind of starting to fall out of the broken heart, and maybe things are starting to heal. Whether or not it's with this relationship or, sorry, my throat chakra all of a sudden, I know I've been a little sick, but, sorry, excuse me. Especially dry though tonight. Okay. I'm going to go over all these and these upper ones next, and then I'm going to start clarifying. So the mentor we went over, inability to, sorry, no, it wasn't the shadow, it was the, yeah, passion on wisdom and refining a student's character. Awakens compassion and desire to serve others, wounded children, opens the learning path for forgiveness. And then divine child, innocent purity and redemption, suggests a special connection with the divine. Now, I put them underneath each other as they came out. So I feel like these are clarifying each other, as I would if I would have called for them that way. We have this one here, the teacher, underneath the understanding nature of waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. And then underneath we have the teacher in reverse, manipulating or abusing student, teacher, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. That was in reverse. Then under the mentor, we have the trickster. This is talking about passing on wisdom. And I truly feel that they feel whatever they're speaking of with the divine masculine, that it's to be the truth. And some of it may be. But I do feel this need to kind of want to be right. Manipulation a little bit is what I'm getting with these two cards coming out side by side, the God and the damsel being in reverse here. Oh, well, there you go. Trickster says manipulating others through diplomacy, sorry. Yeah, my throat chakra is like Big time. It's like their energy's finding me and not wanting me to speak. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling very closed off. Child wounded, and then it came out under sabotage, was underneath of that in the shadow attribute. Induce self-destruction behavior or desire to undermine others. And I feel that too. Coming under this child, I feel that undermining. I was gonna say this kind of reminds me of like they're treating the divine masculine like their children, like, well, this is the way it should be, and that's that sort of thing. With this being in reverse, that's exactly what I'm getting from it. Is that they're, in their world, maybe they feel that they're helping, but I feel that it's this kind of very weird manipulative energy. And I'm getting codependent energy as well with this surrender your addictions. I don't necessarily think that the karmic has an addiction, but people can also be an addiction. It does say here, whether you're addicted to a substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace with healthier alternatives, like going out, into nature. Finally my pressure's starting to go in my throat. Then we have the child divine, and underneath of that is the vampire. So, and this one reads, depleting others for your physical survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. So what did I just say? Addictions can be codependency. I just saw 2020, if that means anything, in 2022. 2020, the year of the new earth. I think divine feminines and divine masculines are going to start to see clearly very soon. That's what that meant to me. That's how I took that 2020, just seeing that. But I feel this person likes to put people down just to get a rise out of them, or, to feel, maybe not rise isn't the right word, but to feel more superior, I'm the boss, I'm the man of the house, I'm the woman of the house. And there's not really this kind of flow, the ebb and flow of a relationship. It's kind of my way or the highway. But yet they're dependent on the energy, but they're also addicted to it. I'm getting with this addiction card, like they're addicted to these cycles. They're addicted to, they could even be addicted to the sex, because that can be part of a karmic situation. But yeah, holding this, like, I'm wearing the pants. I'm kind of getting that into this, woman holding a coin here, right? Big time. Okay, so let's see what else is up top here. Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump. I am sorry, I have not been like this all day. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Take action, and it will attract success. They've been putting off something, and I feel that it's this decision is what I feel. Some kind of communication coming underneath these two cards. And then it's the last one that was out was surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So again, like I said, there's always two sides to the coin, right? It can't be all the karmic partner, right? The DM has some doing in this relationship as well. And all we can really do is send them light and love. And I know that's what I've been doing as a reader. Now let's see. I'm going to I want to pull a couple. I want to pull another row of what their true intentions are. So we have their overall energy. For some reason, this broken heart, I'm getting meh. The word meh comes to, not quite sure. Just kind of indifferent. There's the word, indifferent. Okay, I'm going to use the same deck. Where did I just put them? Here we go. Sorry, guys, I have cards everywhere here. Okay, so Spirit, what is the karmic's true intentions with the Divine Masculine? What's their true intentions? True intentions, please. Whoa. Right? Man holding a coin. Action. Okay, what else? True intentions, please. Karmic's true intentions. Second chakra. Storm warning in reverse. It's underneath this indecision. What else? I'm getting here, it's not about the love, it's about the sex. Ager, healer of all ages as well. And then we have Door to Romance as a bonus card. It flipped up. I'm going to put it right here. You know, so they may have some good intentions here. Again, like I said, I don't think it's all ever one-sided. You know, it just, if they're true karmics, they're just not, you know, they're they're in each other's lives to teach each other lessons. Right? Just to make it even, what's one more for the overall energy? What's one more for the overall energy, please? Just to make these cards even down here. One more for the overall energy. They want to come in and communicate something about this romance. I believe that if they're not on and off, they could be in union right now. They could be together because it is in the upright. Door to Value wanted to show as well in the pre-shuffle. So yeah, I'm getting that there's an imbalance with the intentions. We have the moon here. To go to the extreme, it could be deception. I do see some manipulation up here with these two cards. And then this is the Divine Masculine holding his coins. We did have a card to allude that, you know, for personal gain, they're kind of putting on this illusion of this passion. And the passion could be real too. And it could be, but it doesn't seem like there's, you know, the love, or they're, you know, they're getting over it. Something's happening here with this indecision and this heart in reverse. They want some storms to calm. It's in reverse here. They do want to see healing come in for this relationship. And again, like I said, they can't be just the bad guys, you guys, and they're humans. You know, these men and women are humans. So I'm going to use these two decks to clarify. And the first thing I want to clarify is this damsel up here. It's in reverse with this God card beside it. So I want to, please Spirit, could you clarify what this God card is? Does it have anything to do with this damsel beside it? Let's see what's going on here. This God, the light attribute, clarification, please, on this God card. Movement and lust. Yeah, like with these two cards, I'm getting like, it's so hard to describe what I'm feeling. Waiting for a knight to provide for you and seduction by romantic illusion, and then paired with this God card that just seems to be so beautiful. To me, it's manipulation or putting on a front, like it's not real. And we get the lust card with it, like not real love would be lust, right? And movement. I think maybe the relationship even started this way and then it moved into another whole direction. Let's see what else here. Passing on the wisdom and refining a student's character. And then we have the trickster underneath of it, which is manipulating. Like, I feel like they're manipulating the student, coming underneath like that. And then we have the, like, and then underneath that we have the broken heart that's in reverse, and then the second chakra. And I'm wondering what else if they're using the sex to manipulate as well. Because the false illusions, right? Tell me a little bit more. I think I'm going to do it about down the row. For this one, it's making perfect sense to me. What's going on here with this trickster? Lessons. It's funny, the other day I thought this said flee. What did I say it was? Fleeing, like leaving. I was just looking at it too quickly. Which made sense when I was reading it. But what this card actually means is taking lessons out of a situation. And it's funny because here we're talking about passing on the wisdom, like being a teacher, and then the teacher's manipulating that student. But somebody's learning lessons here. What's this fleeting? What's going on here with this? Who's learning the lessons? What's going on here? Because you're going to remember that the karmic's learning lessons too. High Priestess of Spirit. I think Spirit's coming in to intervene. They don't like what they're seeing. This beautiful soul is just almost like disappointed. What else here? Why is this sabotager in reverse with this child? Awakening compassion and desire to serve others. But then we have induces self-destruction behavior or desire to undermine others. I feel like they're just taking the love for granted here. Like, you know, you have this light attribute, then it's like dark attribute, and it's just off-putting. High Priestess of Fire and Invisible. Like, I feel like they're using this passionate, sorry, my battery's going. This passionate energy that the Divine Masculine has towards them for their own good. Yeah, they're demeaning them, like they're making them feel invisible. They're making them feel not worthy with this energy that they bring to the table. Then we have Vampire in reverse, which was depleting others of your physical survival, paired with the innocent purity and redemption. Yeah, everything's just so polar opposite. Why is this Vampire card here with this Child and Divine? What's going on here? Everything is just at a whack. It's like they come across, what I'm getting is like they come across as one person to everybody else, and then in the relationship they're acting another, or they come across one way to everybody, but their motives are another. Like very, like almost bipolar. Focus, that wanted to come out earlier. Definitely very focused on what it is they want from, yeah, they have some walls up. They could be this way because they have walls up, you know. Not that it makes it right. I'm not trying to justify for them, but they have some big, like they're zoned in so much on what they want. They're so focused that they're doing things they're doing things half-ass. They're doing them backwards. And then on top of it, they have these walls up. And on top of that, they're making the divine feminine or divine masculine feel so belittled, invisible. You know, there's that wall. Why is this Teacher in reverse, please? Why is this manipulating and what's going on here with this Teacher? Teacher in reverse. Risk. A leap of faith. It's definitely risky the way that they're manipulating these energies. Very close to, like, this reminds me of the Fool card, like you're jumping with no plan at all, or or it's just, ridiculous to jump at all. It's that lighthearted Fool, and then that like risky Fool. There we go, the risk, right? Like there's that like lighthearted, like, yes, let's give it a try. And then there's that like energy of, it's just not safe, or it's not, the words are escaping me. Not recommended. There we go. One more for this risk card. Why is this Teacher in reverse? Self-worth. Yeah, they treat the divine masculine this way because they don't have enough self-worth. They don't have enough self-love to love fully. Remember, everybody comes into everybody's lives for a reason, and maybe the divine masculine's in their life to teach them to love themselves, because until they love themselves fully, just like you and I, or the divine masculines out there, it's, you come into union and then you're in these cycles, these toxic cycles. You love yourself and you have your self-worth and you learn your lessons, then it becomes a divine union. So this individual needs to work on their self-worth, and, and maybe they'll find their divine masculine. At this point, though, they're very, Yeah, they have lots of work to do. Let's see, compulsive need to keep moving on. This makes me feel like nothing's good enough. What's going on here with this pioneer in reverse, please? This energy of not feeling like anything's good enough. There's way too many. 3 here. Yeah, just want 1, please. Success. Not feeling good enough. Success. What else? It'll come back out if it's meant to be out. Whoa. Now we got 2. Deceit and healing. Never being good enough. Compulsive need to keep on moving on. Yeah, this individual needs to go to the Grove and heal. They need to see their side of the big picture. Because going to the Grove is about healing, forgiving, and apologizing, right? Going in and kind of just going within. You know, what was it that was my part of all this? What am I deceiving this relationship or myself about this connection? Why is nothing ever good enough for me? Like, I feel like going to the Grove to realize, like, nothing is ever good enough. You know, and it looks like maybe there's some deceit here. Whether it's deceit or they're being deceiving. I do want to know what this indecision card is. What's this indecision card, please? What's the choice? What's going on here? High Priestess of Water. Going within. They have a choice to make. It's about keep going around and around in this storm. Why is this broken heart here? Oh, it's in reverse. What's going on here? Why is this broken heart here? They've come to a conclusion. Yeah, I think they've looked within about this relationship. I take this beauty card as like the relationship itself. They've taken a look at everything. I feel like they've taken a look at the good and the bad. They've reread the whole book of this relationship, start to finish. We have Once Upon a Time, or chapter 1, right to the end. And they've drawn their conclusion about this relationship. And it's over the broken heart that's in now reverse. We do see them go into the Grove to get, you know, find some healing. This indecision is, yeah, they've gone within. I want another card on this, please. This High Priestess of Water. I may have to pull some tarot. What's the High Priestess of Water? What's she doing here? With this indecision card. What's the indecision about? They've definitely come to a conclusion. That's why this is in reverse now. Oath. Indecision. They feel very tied to this person, the DM. They have oath. And maybe like that's why it was so hard to decide, but I feel like that there's been some kind of decision. Or somebody else came in with an offer. have to get some more clarifiers on that. Woman holding a coin, please. Forbidden. This is her overall energy. What's forbidden? What's forbidden? Woman holding a coin. Complicated. Yes, it is a complicated reading. Like, somebody's karmic's energy found me in the first of the reading. Like, I couldn't even hardly articulate my words. And I couldn't speak. Very strong energy. And I'm getting dark energy from this card. I feel like this is her in this spread, and I don't want to be that reader, like, oh, she's a dark, you know, da da da. But again, I'm still sending them light and love. I feel darkness around this person, and this is her in this reading. It's a forbidden wish fulfillment. It's like the forbidden fruit. It's like she thinks the divine masculines, so strange. So I'm getting this really dark, eerie feeling off of this card. You know, as I usually do. Look at it. It's not the best looking card. And it's forbidden. But it comes out beside her. Like, this is her in her reading. Her, him, it doesn't matter, it's just energy. But then it comes out with wish, like, what's forbidden? Why is this forbidden card here? Fulfillment. Like, the wish fulfillment itself is forbidden. And then we have being obedient. Flew out with it. And I feel like there's some truth to be told, and there's some scales to be balanced here with this relationship. But this is a forbidden union. It's like, it's just not meant to be. With the way these cards are coming out, this individual wants to come in and say something to the divine masculine. What are they trying to communicate? What are they trying to communicate to the divine masculine? Their overall energy, letting go. Yeah. They want to come in and call it quits. They've already made their decision. For any divine masculines that are watching, I know this isn't easy. This hasn't been an easy road for anybody. And it's not really meant to be easy peasy, but it's meant to be not exactly hard either. It's meant to be like growing pains. It's meant to help you along this journey and grow. And that means the karmic too. That means that she's learning her lessons, or he's learning his lessons from this situation. That's why I'm saying we can't hate. Divine masculine or divine feminines cannot hate on the karmic. It's all lessons. We all signed up for this before we got here. Okay? And here they're creeping in again. My throat is closing off. They don't want me to tell you. This communication, they want to be able to tell you. Yeah, they're letting go. That, like I say over here, that I almost feel like there's another offer on the table with this oath coming out. Or they feel loyal to you because it's a codependency. You know, because it has some... Oh, jeepers. Oh, hang on, guys, sorry. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Really stirring up my throat chakra. Okay, so Yeah, they want to let go. And, I mean, it's hard. It's even hard for them. They have feelings, guys. Goddess of the Moon. Why is it in reverse? Why is the Goddess of the Moon in reverse? We have to use another deck to... Why is the Goddess of the Moon in reverse? Oh, jeepers. Hope. Cycles. Karmic cycles. Vision. And there's the card loyalty. These all came out. I just see if my camera's here. Just a second. Sorry, guys. I just had to plug my phone in. It was dying. So what come out with that? The Hope card. They flipped out this way. And I just wanted to see what they were. But to me, this is being imbalanced about the intuition, about what this relationship is. Also, maybe a little bit of deceit where it's the Moon card. And then we have Hope that came out, which also has the Moon in it. A false hope I'm getting. Yeah. And then we had the Cycles card, the Vision, and this loyalty. You got to remember that this individual is hoping for this relationship to come full circle too, right? I think that there's just this kind of inner knowing that it's not, because it is in reverse and they're just ignoring it. Or they were ignoring it, because now they really want to bring a conclusion to this, you know, and bring an ending to this, these cycles, because nobody's winning. There's just not enough unconditional love. It's all conditioned. Everything's very controlling up here, and that's not going to serve anybody. What's this man holding a coin? This is in her overall, his overall intention. The Warrior and the High Priestess of Air. The Truth. There's some truth to be known about the Divine Masculine, and, well, there's the coin, right? It's either just about Divine Masculine himself, but again, with these illusions up here and using certain kind of things, you know, to kind of trick. We had that trickster card. It's like the truth is going to come out about why they've been in this warrior mode to stay so focused and wanting the relationship to work so much. We have an action card here, though. I may have to bring the other deck out and clarify this bottom row again. But what's this action? Why is this action card here? The Moon. Oh. Yeah, it has to do with this truth. Their intentions. Because I'm talking about their true intentions. And their intentions are, I don't want to say like deceiving, but it's, their intentions aren't to use their intuition, because that's just not the way the reading is going. Their intentions are to take action on this, you know, I want to say it, deceit. Like there's something here, there's secrets, there's something with this Moon card. Why is this second chakra here? They have some sexual energy. Is it real? What's going on here? because it's strength. It's a strong love, a strong connection in the bedroom, I think. Let's see, why else is the strength card here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's get the ones that flipped up. Yeah. I've gotten this before, just with different decks. I get my hand slapped every time I say it, but there's a hold on your divine masculine when it comes to the sex. They're trapping them in this energy in the second chakra. And getting some, like cutting cords and getting some clearing work done, especially for your second chakra, is very important. Divine masculines, if you're watching, because the thing is, when two people are together sexually, their energies can latch onto each other, right? And that's this entrapment. I think that's why it's been so hard to let go. I'm not going to say it's like dark magic. It could be. There could be some kind of something going on there. But especially coming out with like this moon card and with the coin card, and there's truth coming in about the money, and now they're trapping them in the sex, and there's this, you know, shitstorm, you know, brewing, and it's just, no matter what way you look at this card, there's no sunshine in it, you know. But I don't think that was necessarily the intention of all of these karmics. Maybe a handful. But there's a very strong energy when it comes to these two sexually. And I know you don't want to hear it, divine feminines, but that's just the truth. And I think that for divine masculines, that's what's been hanging, you've both been hanging on to for so long, and it's just not enough. There's not enough. Somebody's trying to come in with a message for you guys about trying to clear up this storm, because we have healer of all ages here, and then we do have door to romance. So like I said, guys, I'm not saying that there's no love here, but there's more negative cycles than positive, and the lessons and the cycles need to close out. This is the thing, divine feminines, and I know you don't want to hear this either, but we have to be honest with ourselves. So if the divine masculine, yeah, see, love, there is love. We would be lying if we said there wasn't. Okay, guys, divine feminines, you have to realize that we're all humans. And this is the thing. Unconditional love means that if the divine masculine goes with the karmic and they end up making it and they make it work, you're still happy for them. Because you know what? You're manifesting in the right way that you're going to bring somebody better in or equal to them. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that is what this journey is about. This journey isn't about hate. This journey isn't about hating that, you know, yes, you can get upset, and yes, you can be disappointed, and yes, your heart can get broken. But if you stay on your path and you find yourself, then divine masculine is going to mirror you. Now, the karmic still looks like she has a long ways, he or she has a long ways to go before that even happens. So if you're 2 steps ahead of that, then I wouldn't even worry about it. I'm just doing this reading, you know, just because, you know, Playful wants to show. You know, I mean, like, it's not all horrible. They do have fun. They do have love. But they're caught in these cycles, and they feel trapped with the sex. It's got a hold on both of them. Hi guys, sorry my camera quit on me last night. The battery totally died. As you can see now it's morning. I've tapped back into the energy. Off camera, a few other things fell out. We had the message card come out with the play. With, you know, that energy of, you know, they do have some sort of love. Like they are human beings, right? And I understand that some of these karmic situations are extremely toxic. I've been in a few myself, so I'm not demeaning that reality for some of these divine masculines. But my message here today about doing this reading is that if you attack with hate, you're going to receive hate. If you have a negative mindset, then that negativity is going to come back and show up in you and your divine masculine's life, okay? That is the big message here today. I did have some other cards fall out. I'm going to go over them in a second. I just want to really emphasize, and it's very big on my channel about manifesting, but this journey, okay, divine counterparts and twin flames especially, okay, is not about the union. I know I'm going to get backlash, but that's not what this journey is about. If you are not on the journey of self-discovery at this given time, if you are not focusing on your spirituality, if you are not focusing on ascending, then you're probably not on a twin flame or divine counterpart journey. The reason why the divine masculine comes into the divine feminine's life, because it's usually the divine feminine that awakens first, is to be awoke. It is because we need to learn to surrender our pain body or our ego, that obsessive thinking. We're going through the ascension process at the same time. And it's hard to ascend, okay, when you're still in the mind of the ego. So that's the very first journey, okay, on this, the first steps of this journey. And the thing is that if you are in ego state, I highly recommend that you really dig in your feet and work on that. Because in no way, shape, or form should we put hate or anything on, or pain onto anybody else. Even if, just say, this individual is practicing some dark magic. Let's just put that out there. Let's just say that. You go and you retaliate with more negative. It's just causing this chaos, okay? This is one of the cards that come out. And this is your reminder. This is a channeled message right now. This is your reminder to the divine feminines and divine masculines that to break these cycles, you have to love yourself first. And you have to react with love. And if we're not doing that, then this was what this message card flew out last night with these, and I couldn't figure out what it was about because we already had the message of letting go. This is a message from divine. I'm picking up strongly, strongly in all my being this morning, that if you are not being loving and sending love and light to the karmic, the union is not going to happen. These are lessons. These are lessons for everybody that is involved. And divine feminines, we are the leaders in ascension. And divine masculines are going to mirror us. And it may just be that this is not your lifetime. That is quite possible. And you need to be okay with that. If you want to get out of these cycles, if you want your divine masculine to get out of these cycles, this is your reminder, okay? You can't be a part of the chaos. You cannot be a part of the chaos. You need to remove yourself. You need to create boundaries. You need to love yourself first. And this is the reminder from Spirit. A huge message. The healing card is here in the karmic's overall energy. True intentions. And I feel that at this point, because they're wanting to come in and have this message of letting go, and you can see it up here, you know, that their intentions now are to heal this. So let's send them love. Let's send them light. Let's send them prayers of healing. Because no matter how toxic they are together, this person has feelings too. This person is hurting too. Even the most narcissistic people in the world have feelings. They react and act in these manners because there's something not right inside them. They're the ones that need to be healed. They're the ones that need our light. Do you see? This journey is about love. And moving forward with the confidence in yourselves. Divine Feminines, I'm speaking to you. Because when we have the confidence in ourselves and we have the self-love, we will succeed no matter what. We are doing the plan at hand that God has for us, or the divine has for us. We will be rewarded. And it's just a major bonus if it's divine masculine. But the first step is to ascend and help raise the consciousness of the planet. There's so many channels on here that have so much toxicity around the twin flame divine counterpart, and I don't believe in it. That is not what it is about. And you may not believe me, but I'm sorry, that is the truth. And the more that we rally together with love, the more unions we're going to see happening. Have the confidence to be yourself first, okay? Spirit is here with you. And yes, it's complicated. It is complicated and it's frustrating. And you can have that energy, but don't hang on to it. Bring it in, recognize it. Shed those tears. Say those curse words, but let it go. Otherwise, you're going to be right where they are. You need to ground yourself. You need to be the high priestess, okay? You are the high priestess. You need to get into your element. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here. Spirit, thank you for being with us, Divine God. All our archangels, angel guides, spirit guides, I appreciate you being here, delivering that message of love. Please send off our karmic individuals that are dealing with the DMs, please. Send them off with love and light. Please help lighten their hearts. Please help release these two of these toxicities. If it is for everybody's higher good, then so be it. But if it is for everybody's higher good, please help guide the divine masculine back to the divine feminine to come home. if it is for everybody's higher good. And so it is. So these candles today are being burnt for them, and I hope that, you know, once a week, even, not if not every day, but if you can light a candle, okay? Sorry guys, my phone was ringing. It was my brother. Let's send them off with light and love. Let's pray for them daily. Let's pray for your DMs to return home, but let's not demean the karmics. Send them healing, send them light, send them love. And send the energy of a peaceful ending. Okay? So, anyways, with that said, you guys, I have a phone call coming in. I do have to take it. Somebody does not want this video recorded, I'm telling you. Between my throat chakra last night and my videos just won't stay on. Anyways, what I was saying was I'm going to probably tap into these energies maybe once a month. I don't even know if I'm going to do that. I wanted to do this one karmic read. And the main reason was to catch your attention. Okay? To become self-aware what this journey really is about if you're not already aware. Okay? And to spread the love and stop the hate. Because, again, this is, you know, the hate isn't a part of the journey. It's the love, okay? We need to embrace it. Get rid of your ego, divine feminines. Because divine masculines are not going to get rid of theirs until you do. Okay? You need to help raise the consciousness and raise their awareness. Okay? So that's it for today. Much love, light, and laughter, and stay empowered.